Welcome to Fat Lady Chats. How you all doing? I'm so glad you all are available to listen to me one more time. Okay, so today our topic will be, do dating apps actually work? Okay? A lot of people are on the dating apps. Do it actually work? Honey, what you think? This is Mr. Carlton.
My name is Pierre, and I met Sandra on a dating app. Messing around most of the times on it. Wasn't really serious, but eventually I saw a face that caught my attention. And she has become my best friend, and now, for the past couple of years, my wife, and I'm enjoying it. What else you got, boo?
Okay. All right. And do you remember where we met at, sweetie?
No.
You don't remember what app it was?
Oh, the app was OK Cupid, but I thought you were talking about ours first, spot. We just had met for the first time. I thought that was just that.
No,
I know that should be something a man should remember, but I do not remember that.
Yeah, you about to get hit in the head, babe. Okay, so I got a couple questions for you, okay?
Okay.
So, you already said we met on OK Cupid.
Yes.
All right, Mr. Carlton.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Miss Carlton.
Let me ask you something. How long did we stay on the phone when we were dating, when we met on OK Cupid?
Pretty much when I used to go to work, at the time I was doing landscaping, so if it rained me out and my wife had a clerical, administrative position, she'll use her, a little her work time to give me conversation and stuff like that. But most definitely when I did go to work and I come back home, freshen up, eat a meal, it can go into a few hours easy. Because of what we talked about. We spoke about so many things and ideas, morals, values, lifestyle, and family.
Okay. Yeah, I noticed. I said you had 1,000,000 questions for me. Okay. Can you explain to me, in a man's point of view, why a man should ask a woman all these questions when he first meet her on the dating app?
When I was much younger, had the old school, old OGs, old players and stuff like that used to speak. It pretty much was this. You don't ask the important questions early on your day because you could run someone off. But I decided, in order to use my own intellect when it came to that, because I want to ask certain questions. I don't want to wait till we got 90 days into a relationship. You had 6 months now. You really been wanting to ask this person a certain thing, and you feel like it's not the right time. No, the right time is to air your dirty laundry and let the person who you're trying to date, or vice versa, at least say, okay, I hear what you've been through. I see what type of person you are. I still feel that I can give this a chance. I'll leave that on that note.
Okay.
I know more questions on
Well,
relationship. I don't want to answer some questions what will be coming up next.
Okay. When you met me, sweetie, did you know that I was wife material?
Not hesitate because of the word. Hold on, repeat that.
Now, did you know I was wife material when you met me? Be honest.
Yes, because I think your profile, it kind of stated all the truths that I'm still experiencing. It's almost 5 years later, in the next 9 to 10 days, me and my wife have dated and become husband and wife. But anyway, your profile, it should meet who you really are, because you can only have your mask on so long. You can only play like you're something that you're not so long. You know, so just keep it 1,000 because 100 is not real enough anymore. You got to go up to 1,000. You have to address the important issues and your concerns about, hey, what do you like to do for real, for real? I'm not going to tell you what I like to do because I'll tell you after you tell me, because some people like, yeah, I like that sometimes, and really don't even like it at all. It's best to tell people what they like, but I am flexible. My wife is a movie lover. I love movies sometimes, but not when it's pretty outside and stuff like that. Instead of doing indoor movies, I'd rather be outside or like playing with nature or something like that. What's your next question?
Okay. My next question is, how long have we been together, all together? How long has it been?
Like I stated earlier, I said, I'm kind of get long-winded sometimes, y'all, because I know my wife. I know she'll go question after question, but or either she like a lawyer or a judge, ask the same question a few different ways to see did you get it. But anyway, I'm the beast of the East. Anyway, I just
How long we been together, babe? All together.
in like 8 to 9 days. I answered that earlier. We would have
How
been
many
together
years?
for 5 years.
Yes. Okay. That's true. All right. So
Alright.
now I'm gonna tell you, sweetie. You know, before I met you, when I was on the dating app, I did more than just okay Cupid, and of course I know you did too. Now, when I was on the dating app, guys, my beautiful ones. That's what I'm calling my fans, my beautiful ones. But when I was on the dating app, I dated at least 3 people before I met Mr. Carlton here. And, you know, so what I'm going to say is that don't give up once you on the dating app. I know you're going to run into a lot of lemons. You're going to run into a lot of cop pictures. You're going to run into a lot of folks who scamming, catfishing. Don't give up. You can see it right away, the red flags. Go ahead and just say, no, not this one, not this one, not this one. So you're going to run into those until you find the right person. And don't get it wrong, me and his life has not been perfect, but we love each other. So love has actually conquered a lot of things. Now,
Yes.
I want to ask you, sweetie, how many women did you date before you met me on a dating app?
I really don't see how it's relevant.
It does. We just,
But
you know.
a dating app. Hold on, let me have my opinion on what a dating app is mostly for the type of people.
Okay.
A dating app is for the type of people who work long hours.
That's it.
Homebodies, once they don't work those long hours, they're homebodies. And don't have the chance to meet people because you're not at the football games, the sports bars, or had the live like concerts sometimes. Even though we entertain them things sometimes, but if you want them, you got to come out your shell. If you're gonna be on a dating app, or you really, really don't start being lonely and stuff like that, you're like, but I don't go nowhere to meet nobody. Everybody like, girl, where your friend at? Where your man at? Well, you know, I'm still trying to get my life together first. I eventually meet him. No. You see, you start dating first, which means you don't have to don't date or be on the phone with a person only like by a few occasions and then y'all meet up somewhere. You got to get into the conversation part, or you try to figure out where that person's head is, and hopefully he'll be trying to find out where yours is, because a lot of schemes and I'm like Boo saying, the catfish move, stuff like that. So I would probably, me now on a dating site, I probably have to have multiple conversations with a woman before I even entertain the first hookup. Yeah.
But how many women was it, Boo?
I can't remember, but it probably wasn't but a few, because I wasn't on the site like that.
About 2, 3?
It'd be 4 or 5 days before I get on OkCupid.
Okay.
I'm not every day come home from work and just see if I can find me a mate or a soulmate, friend, partner, whatever. Nah.
Okay.
I didn't do that.
All right. So, okay, I got you. So, all right. I already told you I dated about 3 before I met him. And you know, me, you know, I'm be honest, it didn't matter what race you were. So I think 2 of them were white men. I want to ask you, so when we got to that point, sweetheart, where you felt like I was the one, and is it very important for the man to actually let that woman know that, hey, I want to be in a committed relationship and I want you to be my woman? Is that important?
That is very, very, very important, because I know most of the people in my circle who I dealt with over the years, it ain't got nothing to do with income or like circle. When we see a person with had the opposite sex like 4 or 5 times together at gatherings, or see them on Facebook or social media anywhere, we assume as their friends, kin folks and stuff like that, oh boy, they're a couple. No. You have not, is a certain word they use for either validate or something your relationship, or there's a thin line between friendship and relationship. So once a person have a certain vibe with the opposite sex, mostly for me, sure, you be like, I'm digging her, I'm gonna do something nice for her, almost like a pre-engagement, even before the engagement. So I decided with you, boo, in order so no one have to guess or try to already stereotype her, because we was together so much, because we were kicking it. We were vibing and kicking it. I asked you, I said, hey, I've been seeing you long enough, sweetheart. I want to ask you to become my steady, like old folk call it. They call it steady. But I'm quite sure I probably used another term. I said, my woman, to start really getting serious about where we may go with our past friendship, where I just left when I asked you that question. Do you want to date exclusive?
Yeah, you sure did. Yeah, and that is so true. So I think that dating apps, they help people, especially busy women and men who don't have the time. And that's a new thing to do, but you have to be very careful with, like I said, the scams and the catfish, and my husband just said that as well. But it is very important that that man make it known to you, where you can know where you are in that relationship, if you are his woman or not. If he don't never say that, then 9 times out of 10, you're not. Okay? He probably, you know, you got to wait until that happens. You can't just assume. You know the old saying, assume, make an ass, and what, boo? What did it say?
Out of you and me.
Assume, make an ass out of you and me. And that is so true, beautiful ones. That is so true. So, you know, we just want to talk with you all a little bit today about that. And I want you all to meet my husband. You know,
I would not
as
be
well.
a regular on here, but I decided to do this.
Yeah, yes. You probably won't see him. You probably see him in and out every now and then, you know, if I am videoing or recording that day. But as far as him being on it, he's not that type of person. And then I think my dog is she want to show you too. There she is. She's saying, hey, that's Zoe Blue.
To the people.
Zoe Blue. That's Zoe Blue.
It's our only kid except our grown daughter.
Yeah, and you know, Chaucer Frazier, she also have her own YouTube channel as well. So, you know, of course, you know she's grown. But we just want to talk with you all about that a little bit and let it known that no relationship is easy. Okay? You have to decide what you can put up with. It's not no relationship easy. No marriage is easy. But me and you different, aren't we?
Very at times.
But we come together and we sacrifice sometimes to just do stuff that the other person likes. Right, babe?
Yeah.
But
Let me say something real quick, boo. My wife, her strengths and her experiences and lifestyle and stuff has shown me a new way. And my experiences, in other words, we have grown as a couple together in certain areas where I got a weakness, she got her strength. She got a weakness, I got her strength.
Yep.
It kind of balance off, you know. So I think because somebody don't like everything you do, I don't think that's I don't think that's really cut.
And do you think a good woman helps a man change for the better, or do you think that man got to want to change?
One thing I know about change, it got to be an inside job, almost like each individual happiness. If you think you happy because you got $1 million in the bank, I don't think that's cool. If you think you happy, happiness got to be an inside job, and it usually here with humility. Happiness and humility is like really in the same sentence. And you got to be a spiritual person, even if you're not a religious person, because it is something out there that who will unite people at the hearts and mind, not just the heart, not just both heads going to go. Your heart and mind have to be in the same place when you really make a decision to ask a woman, hey, would you be mine? Yeah, I'm more like a proposal. Would you be mine?
And baby, I'm so happy you got a landscaping. You're much happier. And so he doesn't do landscaping anymore.
This is not that kind of topic.
But anyway, I want to tell you all goodbye, beautiful ones. And, you know, I will talk to y'all later. Thank you for listening to Fat Lady Chats.
And nice to meet y'all.
And we love y'all. Thank you. If you're doing a dating app, be safe with it. Subscribe to my page on YouTube. And hit the like button. Bye.